Who are you, really? Are you God? What is the definition of yourself? Is God in you? All these questions, and we're really a funny lot, the human beings. Mostly we're looking for something outside ourselves, some higher self, some higher power, something higher, God. We call it God. Everywhere outside ourselves, and we haven't even looked for ourselves first. Where are you? Where are you really? Where is this God that you're looking for? How do you know that they're not one and the same? How do you know that you are not God? The thing itself that you are looking for? How do you know that? What do you rely on in your knowledge? You see, there are things that we know because of the reality of experience. Our experience of something is real. Whether what we experience itself is real or not, that's a different question, but the experience itself is real. And then there are things that we believe in, like things that we have no clue about, things that we just hope that they are and that they are in certain way. It's just a hope, it's just something that's got no practical value. It's not an experience of anything, it's just an experience of hope. So instead of just putting your hope into something, believing into something, look for experience. Look for experience of yourself. Look for experience of higher power. Look for experience of God. Because the experiences are real. You don't need to believe in them. You just need to have them. You have to have an experience. So when you're looking for, don't rely on any belief. Rely only on experience. Look for yourself. What is yourself? Where is it? Where are you really? Where do you experience yourself? Body, mind, physical reality, you have an experience of a body, mind, and you have an experience of physical reality, material reality. You have all these experiences. These experiences are real to you. So what else, what other experience do you have that are real to you? You have experience of your imagination. You can imagine things and you can imagine them so well that they're real to you. Has it ever happened to you? I'm sure it has. And then you experience things in a dream. Your experience is absolutely real. Your experience in a dream is real. Then you wake up and you said, oh, it was just a dream, but the experience was real. And what is your experience in deep sleep? I mean, who knows? You have to be experiencing something or maybe nothing. There is some experience, but obviously you're not aware of it. So there are all these different kinds of experiences, not just the experience of the material world. There's the experience of other worlds too, of a dream world, of an imaginary world, of all sorts of worlds. But there are real experiences. What we experience is real. So let's just sort of enlarge a little bit our idea of experiencing. What we experience, what we experience is a real. Might be real or not, it's a different question, but our experience itself is real, so just rely on that. And when it comes to experiencing yourself, look inside you, turn your attention inside you instead of always turning your attention outside. You're always turning your attention outside, you're always experiencing the outside things in the material world. But once you turn your attention inside, as when you are in your imaginary world or when you are in your dream world, you experience different things, but the experience itself is still real. These are all real experiences. So just try and wrap your mind around that. And the more you will focus inside, the more you will focus into your inner experiences, because all the inner experiences are real. They're happening inside us. Whether we experience something that's supposed to be outside or not, the experiences are real. All the experiences are happening inside. Everything, your world is inside you. All the experiences are inside you. That's why each one of us is in a bubble of their own. We live in our own bubble, in our own world that we created, that we experience inside ourselves. Nobody else is having the same experience of the so-called material world or imaginary world or dream world or in any other worlds that exist. There are more worlds that we can experience. Of course, we just need to focus our attention inside. And then we can experience also the so-called higher power, something that is absolute, that is limitless, that does not come and go, that doesn't change, it doesn't fluctuate. It is our inner self. This is an experience too, and it's absolutely real as an experience. You do not need to rely any belief of what you believe is God, what you believe is absolute, what you believe is whatever. Just rely on your experience. Your experience is real. Whether what you experience is real or not, but your experience is real. Rely on that. Don't rely on hope. Don't rely on just hoping that something is or isn't or whatever, that you have no knowledge about it. This is belief. Belief is something about something that you have no idea about, that you have never experienced. Once you experience it, it is not belief anymore. You know. You just know. This is what you want. You want knowledge that comes out of experience, because experience is real. Whether what we experience itself is real or not, is more real or less real, experience is real. Just start with that. Turn inwards and experience all the worlds that are inside you, all the real experience. And you won't have to rely anymore on belief, because you will know, you will have the knowledge come from first-hand experience. And then all these ideas about you, yourself, God, absolute, all these ideas will become much more clear to you, and you will not rely on belief anymore. You will rely on experience. And when you will talk then about the absolute, the experience of absolute, the experience of astral bodies, the experience of dream bodies, the experience of causal world, the experience of a soul, or of the cosmic soul is just one consciousness, you will have all these experiences. You will not rely on any belief, but just you will be relating your experiences. This is where it's at. Experience. Get experiences. Focus inward, inside yourself, to get more and more and more experiences. Do not limit yourself just on gathering experience of the material world. This is your limitation, and this limitation is costing you a lot, is limiting your experience of reality as is into a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit, when the reality is, wow, limitless, absolute, not this tiny little material world that you experience. That's from me for today. Take care. Bye-bye.